First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And the throw in gets away from him.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's one down now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Hard hit ball to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Manny Machado. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's a lead for the American League, 2-0. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. His line against Justin Verlander, 2 hits in 7 tries. In the air to center. Trout has a read on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded thirds, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the National League is now taking a 3-2 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
From the LA Dodgers, left fielder.
He lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it.
And that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 1 for 6. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Runner goes for third. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-1. And the runner's coming home. And they pitch out. And he is a sitting duck after the pitch out. They had that one sniffed out well as he is out trying to score. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting ninth from the Tampa Bay Rays, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Oh, there is nobody that's going to corral this one. This could be an inside the Parker. And the runner will score from second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He scores, and the National League has tied it. It's a 4-4 game.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. In there, a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's Nolan Arenado as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Markakis at second with 2 down. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, up onto the roof and gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the American League All-Star.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Bullet back up the middle. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. American League goes down in order. Score remains steady. And now Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drilled to first. There is Altuve. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Kemp takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score, and they lead now by 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Contreras will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squeeze attempt misses, and he scores on a daring steal of home. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw in time to get Crawford as he can't bunt his way aboard here.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in, Javier Baez. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run there for Javi Baez as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat ramp. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Abreu takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And the deficit now stands at 5. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all the ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. So 1 run on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The NL's on top, 10-5. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Check swing grounder to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And that'll be the second out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 1-0 home. Runner's on his way to third. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Runner breaks for third. A pitch out. The throw. And he is out at third on a gutsy call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
High and deep to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they've cut this deficit down to 4. In now, Aaron Judge. Rounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, shortstop,
digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Machado isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they now trail by only 3.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
First pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Abreu takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Shot toward right center. Harper is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
leading off for the National League.
At the plate, Javier Baez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a check swing here. But he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fouled off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The relay. The tag, and they'll get it.